If you've clicked on this video, you're probably expecting something related to a tiny house. And if you're like, tiny house? What is he talking about? Go ahead and check out the playlist right there. But some of you may not know that I am actually a farmer. As a farmer, farming the way that I am, I have gotten a lot of negative feedback because it is not what you may think as modern agriculture. This jungle that I'm in has over 300 different varieties of plants that are all edible. All are thriving. Yes, some have been hit by bugs and pests, but they're all a part of an ecosystem, as some fall prey to the pests to provide the habitat for the predators to come in and establish their homes. All of these systems work in conjunction and symbiosis with each other, down to the mushrooms and the microbes. But you don't have to take my word for any of this. I put together this short little video to show you why I continue and will always farm in a back to Eden way. Because at the end of the day, we can't feed people from dead soil. Agriculture is the most destructive human activity on the planet. Can we feed the world without destroying it? The difference between death and life, between extinction and abundance, is the difference between dirt and soil. Just a handful of healthy soil contains more microorganisms than there are people on the planet. The entire food chain and our very existence is made possible by billions of tiny creatures coexisting right under our feet. Complexities of galactic proportions. Since the dawn of agriculture, some 10,000 years ago, the simple act of tilling our land has been disruptive to fragile soil life and its ability to hold water and turning soil carbon into atmospheric CO2. With the invention of machinery and powerful new chemicals, industrial agriculture has exponentially exacerbated the issue. Roughly 30 soccer fields worth of soil are lost every single minute. Today, 70% of our planet's soils have already been destroyed. At this rate, the Earth runs out of farmable soil in a mere 55 years. Without soil, all ecosystems outside of our oceans become impossible. We can either wake up before it's too late or guarantee a path to consistent drought, extreme food scarcity, and catastrophic climate change. Is our only option a system with a built-in expiration date? Or will we acknowledge our responsibility to this planet and uphold our debt to future generations? Over the last century, our farms have been encouraged to rely on unsustainable synthetic inputs, gaining short-term boosts in production at a major cost to soil longevity. When combined with monocropping and repeated tilling, biodiversity is all but eliminated, eventually leaving nothing but dead dirt. This degradation accelerates erosion as lifeless dust is blown away and washed downstream. In the US, we are losing soil 10 times faster than it can be naturally replenished. However, in the longest study of its kind, after more than 30 years, organic agriculture has proven to match or surpass conventional yields, emit 35% fewer greenhouse gases, use 45% less energy, and build soil rather than deplete it. Studies show that the more soil health is holistically managed, the more food is actually grown. A healthy tablespoon of soil contains an astonishing 6 billion microorganisms, tens of thousands of different species, each playing a vital role in the cosmic microbial ecosystem. Fungal mycelium networks act like a vast underground internet, transporting nutrients, water, carbon, and creating a stable structure which prevents erosion. With only a 1% increase of organic matter, soils hold an additional 25,000 gallons of water per acre, reducing the risk of both drought and flood. When plants absorb CO2, carbon is fed to the microbes through the roots as a storage container for what was once atmospheric carbon. Enough healthy soil could offset virtually all greenhouse gases on the planet. These principles, working in harmony, are known as regenerative agriculture. By creating a more resilient and nutrient-rich food system, regenerative agriculture can not only feed the world, but may be the planet's only hope to actually reverse climate change. Biochar is a form of extremely stable carbon with exponential pores, creating a massive surface area in a tiny space. Just a 2-inch piece of biochar, if unfolded, would have a surface area the size of a football field. This structure is an optimal breeding ground for beneficial soil microbes, holding both water and nutrients where plant roots need them most. Biochar is just one of the many amazing amendments that you can use for amending your soil and bringing it back to life. That is going to be one of the many videos that I'm going to be taking you guys along on this journey of mine and showing you guys how to make it, along with amazing other things, to bring the life in your soil back to a thriving bioeconomy. Till tomorrow, guys.